Welcome, everybody, to the second part of Brad San Squeeze. Hopefully, Squeeze will be joining us sometime before Christmas. What do you think? He'll show up before Christmas?
One can only hope.
One can only hope that he will show up before Christmas.
It's a long swim from Jamaica.
No, he has points. He remember?
Oh, that's right. An endless amount of points.
And he has an endless amount of points. He doesn't need to swim anywhere. All right, so this is a Brad San Squeeze show. I think Squeeze is still celebrating his birthday somewhere in this world. We believe Jamaica. That would be our best guess.
Maybe.
Maybe not. But right now, we have 12 open lines, and if you call, you will get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. If you can ask Fast Freddy to share this on Squeeze's page, that would be wonderful. I have already shared it, I believe, on my Brad H. Bernstein profile. We are live on the Brad H. Bernstein profile at law offices of Spar and Bernstein. We are live also on our Facebook profile at law offices of Spar and Bernstein. We are live also on YouTube at law offices of Spar and Bernstein. And we are live on terrestrial radio 93.5.
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. And believe it or not, there's more people listening on the radio than anywhere else.
Right.
On 93.5 FM, WVIP in the New York tri-state metropolitan area, however you say it. We have opened up the telephone lines right now. There are 12 open lines. You can call to get your immigration questions asked and answered. And the telephone number to call to get on the radio is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call now, and we will get your immigration questions asked and answered. Call later, and I will be off the radio at 1 o'clock. So then you would be calling to make an appointment to come see me. And it's the same telephone number, 1-800-529-5465. And you know what's interesting is Fiona told me the other day, she goes, a lot of people call and they say, well, I don't want to see Brad and come for the consultation unless I know he can help me. So I told Fiona, I said, well, go tell him to call me on the radio then. I'm here around 2 hours every day between 9 and 10 and 12 and 1. You want to know if I can help you? Call on the radio and then I'll let you know.
You know what? People will ask us how they can ask questions on social media. Like when we're not doing the show,
right.
We will get comments that are like, I have this question. Call in. You can get an instant answer.
That's right. So the telephone number to call to get on the radio is 1-800-529-5465. You're not sure if I can help you? Call now, and then I'll let you know. We had a guy call in earlier today, and he said, Brad, should I come in now? I said, no, wait until your child is 4 months before his citizenship. He was going to come and make an appointment, but he decided now he's going to wait a year and change. I will let you know if you call whether you should come in and see me. I can tell you if you don't call and get on the radio and you still have an immigration concern or an immigration problem, you should make that appointment to come see me. It's the best money you'll ever spend for a consultation, I can tell you that, because we will let you know whether or not you can be helped or not. And at this point in time, what's going on in the world, we talked about it this morning, but we got to talk about it again. Yesterday, Donald Trump went to Arizona in 107-degree heat. He had a whole bunch of neo-Nazis, I'm told, thousands of white nationalists and neo-Nazis attended the rally, and protesters were also out in full force. And he had promised to pardon Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Am I pronouncing that right?
Arpaio.
Arpaio, who is the poster boy for the anti-immigrant effort in America. He's now in jail. The Trump statement was his words were perfect as it pertains to Charlottesville, and he promised a crackdown on immigrants. If that doesn't tell people that they should come and do something, come and do something. I am purposely pronouncing the word something because it is so important to get in the process and get your situation resolved. At this moment in time, I can tell you for a fact the same exact laws that were under President Obama are the same exact laws that are under Donald Trump. He has not changed one law. He has not changed one regulation other than a huge, huge fight as it pertained to Muslims from 6 countries who were not allowed to enter for 90 days. Otherwise, it is the same thing. Not only is it the same thing, it's the same judges, the same immigration officers, the same trial attorneys, the same, well, forms have changed a little bit. The filing fees have gone up a little bit. But for all intents and purposes, it's the same thing.
The policy hasn't really changed.
His rhetoric has changed. The rhetoric coming from the White House has changed. But as of this moment, the laws are the same. There are people getting green cards every day. There are people we are helping every day. There are people who are getting situations resolved every day. There are people who are having better lives because of what we do here at Spar and Bernstein every day. But I can tell you this. Where there is rhetoric, there will be change. It's like when, you walk outside and you say, wow, the winds are starting to pick up. It looks like there's a storm that's brewing. It looks like maybe even a bad storm. And you prepare yourself for this bad storm. You don't just say, oh, the storm's not coming. Oh, I'll be fine. You don't mess with storms. And at the same time now, you see a storm brewing. You see winds changing. You see the rhetoric that's coming from Washington, D.C. And if you are somebody living in America who is something other than a United States citizen, you are somebody who has a green card. You are somebody who doesn't have a green card. You are somebody other than a United States citizen. You should be doing something. Donald Trump said he is going to crack down on immigrants. He mocked those people who criticized what he said about Charlottesville. He said his words were perfect. He said that Sheriff Joe Arpaio is going to get a pardon. He took a tour of the border and said he is going to build a huge wall. He said he is going to expand deportation dragnets. That's a pretty strong wind coming our way. So you know the storm's around the corner.
I'm reading the 56 most outrageous things he said at his speech, and one of the things he says is, even if we have to close down our government, we're building that wall.
Okay. All right. Last time they closed down the government, it didn't go too well for Newt Gingrich. She hasn't been back in Congress in 25 years. So we'll see how that all works out for him. So right now, everybody out there, if you have an immigration issue and you're not sure if you can be helped, call us. Get on the radio. Ask your question. If you have a immigration situation, call us. Let's see if we can help you. This is a show about helping. This is a show about making people better. It's not a show about politics, although, you know where we stand. Call
We're very
right now.
subtle about it.
Correct, right. Call right now, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to Spar and Bernstein. It is the number that you will need in your phone if you have an immigration problem. 1-800-529-5465. It is the number you will need if you have a criminal issue. 1-800-529-5465. If you need a good lawyer, it is the number that you will need. Call us now. Get on the radio. Let us see if we can help you. Call us after the radio. Make an appointment to come in. Let us help you. I know too many people who were scared, and back in March when Trump was tweeting all his craziness, people literally locked themselves in their home thinking somebody was going to come knock on their door.
It's not the solution.
It's not the solution. Nobody came and knocked on your door, I promise you. Every person who locked themselves in their home, did anybody come knock on your door? I doubt it. If you listen to the show this morning, you heard a woman speak to us on her first call, our first call. And she said, my husband was terrified by Donald Trump, the orange guy in the White House, that miserable orange guy in the White House, terrified my husband. He didn't sleep. He almost didn't want to go to an interview with me because he was scared he was getting arrested, yet he is going through a normal process of immigration to be united with his wife, and he was a U.S. citizen. We calmed him down. We assured him everything was going to be okay, and everything we told him what was going to happen happened. And that wife got a green card, and she called us on the radio this morning to thank us. And if you don't believe me, go back on Facebook, go back on YouTube, and go listen. Locking yourself in your home is not the solution. Being scared that Mr. Trump has changed the laws is not the solution, because the laws are the same right now. It's the same people, the same laws, the same everything. I don't know what the future will be, but right now that's what it is. So before the storm hits, get yourself ready. Call us. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Mac. Mac.
Yeah, hello.
What's up, Mac?
I'm good. I'm having. I want to find out something from the immigration process. I came here with an F1 visa.
Right.
And I think I evaluated my visa. I'm supposed to go for a school, and I couldn't afford the school fees and everything. So, and now I got married. So I'm trying to know what's the process, the next step I'm supposed to take.
You married a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
You live together with her right now?
Yes, we live together.
Okay.
We've been living together for a while now.
And how long you been married?
I've been married for 2 months now.
You've been married for 2 months now. Okay, wonderful. Why am I not seeing myself on YouTube, by the way? Oh, there we are. I see it. All right, so the answer is that you're going to file an adjustment application. And in the adjustment application, you're going to file an I-485, an I-130, an I-864, an I-765 work permit, an I-131 advance parole. You're going to pay $1,760. You're going to give a copy of your passport, a copy of your entry stamp, the visa in your passport, proof your wife is a citizen, a copy of your birth certificate, copy of your wife's birth certificate, divorce decrees from prior spouses, an affidavit of support, which is the I-864, 3 years tax returns, a job letter, and a bank letter. And I said that all without taking a breath. So,
did you get all that?
Yeah. So if you need help, you can come see us. We will get you your work permit in about 90 days. You'll get your green card hopefully in 6 to 9 months. Hold on 1 second, okay? 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800. What's the problem? 1-800-529-5465. 1-800. Which one? Warren. There is no Warren. 1-800-529-5465. All right. Let's go to Valerie. Valerie.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes, okay, when I filed my application for the I-485, adjustment of status, since I'm legally able to work in the U.S.
Right.
and I'm making more money than my husband. It's through marriage. So I filed it. I spent some myself. Is that going to be a problem?
I don't understand your call. What is your question again?
No, I supported on my affidavit support. I supported myself because
Right.
I make more money than my husband makes.
Oh, I see. Okay, but you make your income. You were making your income and working out of status before you got your work permit. Is that correct?
No, I was legal because I had a temporary protected status.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're from Haiti. Okay, you can use yes, as long as you earned the income legally for 10 quarters, you can certainly use that income for the affidavit of support to show you can support yourself.
Okay, so and how long is it to get an interview? Because I called the immigration.
About 9 or 10 months.
Oh, from my filing date.
Yeah, about 9 or 10 months from the filing date.
Okay.
All right.
So okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. Hold on if you need help. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Randy.
Yes, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. A quick question. I was wondering if I could file for my brother who's been here.
Where's your brother? Your brother's here?
Yes, he is.
You're a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you can file for him. It's just going to take 10 or 12 years.
It will?
Yeah.
Okay, and how quick would he be able to get, like, a change of status or work permit or
Nothing.
something like this?
He's on a waiting list for 10 to 12 years.
He is?
Yeah, so
But
that's not it's not a solution for any time Donald Trump will be president.
Okay.
All right. So what I think we should do is let him come and make an appointment to come see us, and let's see what other solutions he may have, if any.
Okay, perfect. So
All right.
how do I do that?
Hold on 1 second. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Jacqueline. Jacqueline,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm okay. I have a question. My son's father got deported to Jamaica this year is going to be 11 years.
Right.
And before he got deported, his mom was filing for him. But when he went to see the judge, the case got dismissed. When he went to see the judge asked him, do you want to stay and fight immigration or do you want to go home? He chose to go home. I wanted to know now if I would be able to go down and get married to him and would he be able to come back?
Why was he in deportation to begin with?
Well, he wasn't, as his mom was filing for him. He had a visa when he got here.
Mm-hmm.
But his mom was a green card holder.
Right.
He chose to go home. He got into an accident. The cops was chasing him because they thought he had a weapon on him or something. At the time, he didn't have his license was suspended, and that's why he was running.
Did he get convicted of a crime, or he was just put in deportation?
No. The case was dropped because they realized he had no weapon. He was just running because he didn't have a license.
So he was just deported because he was here illegally.
Right.
Yes.
And the judge asked him, do you want to stay and wait and fight immigration? He said no. He wanted to go home.
And he took a voluntary departure.
Yes.
And when was this? How long ago?
11 years ago.
Okay, so the answer is yes. You can turn around and file for him now, marry him. He's been out for more than 10 years. He's allowed to return.
And do I have to do anything like a waiver or anything?
It doesn't sound like to me that he would need a waiver because he left on voluntary departure. So he left without an order of deportation as long as he complied with that voluntary departure. And he's been out of the country for more than 10 years. So the 10-year bar is passed. So based on what you are telling me, it does not sound like he would need a waiver. However, being said, what I would suggest you do is because he was in the deportation process, because he was here, you should let a good attorney handle the case because there's a lot of legal issues involved here in returning him. And in addition to that, I would like to also, if I was your lawyer, I would get a copy of the immigration records from the immigration court to make sure that what you believe happened actually happened. So we don't go through the whole process and then we discover something else happened other than what you believe happened.
Okay.
All right, so hold
All right,
on 1
thanks.
second. But yes, we can help. Hold on. 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to call to get help. 1-800-529-5465. Johan. Johan.
Hi, how are you going, Brad?
Good, what's up?
I'd just like to find out something. If a petition, an immigration petition, was cancelled, like got a letter of termination, does that automatically deny you if you apply years after for a visitor's visa?
What was your question again? I didn't understand. If what?
All right. Immigration petition was filed for my wife years ago when she was young.
Right.
Right? She moved. She's from Trinidad.
Who sponsored your wife?
For my wife.
Who sponsored her?
That's her stepmom.
Her stepmom.
Her stepmother.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And she moved from the address that they gave there. She moved from the area here in Trinidad. So mail was going to the address and she didn't know anything about it. Right?
Right.
And the time has passed and we got a letter stating that the petition was cancelled then.
Okay.
Because you didn't submit the documents.
Okay. Okay.
Now, she's married. She doesn't want to go to the States to live or anything because she has a children and thing down here.
Right.
But she just wants to know if she's applying for a visitor's visa to go and visit her family and stuff over there, if that will be an automatic denial on her file, seeing that her name will have been in the system already.
Well, the fact that she has been filed for previously shows at some point she had an immigrant intent. And the fact that she has a spouse in the United States makes most people believe that you have an immigrant intent to come join your spouse and live here. So I think she had...
No, spouse is not in the States.
Oh, he's not? Okay, okay. So the answer is, as long as she has enough ties to return to her home country, she should be able to get a visa. The fact that a stepmom did not file for her back in the day does not automatically mean that she will not get a visa. It's nothing. I mean, you can look at it both ways. I had the opportunity to get a green card and I didn't. Or so therefore, if I really wanted the green card, I would have done it. Or you could look at it and say, you know what, you showed an immigrant intent and therefore you intend to get your green card, so you're not going to get a visa. You know, you can argue it both ways. What I would suggest, so I don't think it hurts, I don't think it helps, I think it's kind of neutral. I think what really is going to matter is what is her situation at this moment in time. You know, does she work? Does she have a good job? What neighborhood does she live in? Is she leaving family, property, husband, children behind? What are the ties that she is going to return to her home country?
Understood.
All right? So if she needs help, though, she can certainly call us.
Okay, no problem. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call us with your immigration questions. We're going to go to social media. You ready for some social media questions?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead.
Is it possible to get an adjustment interview before an EAD card is mailed out?
Anything is possible.
Yes. So I did my biometrics on May 30th, and I haven't received my combo EAD card. And I checked my case status, and it says the interview is ready to be scheduled. Do you know what could be the reason for the delay?
When was the biometrics done?
May 30.
I don't know what the reason for the delay is, but you should have gotten it already. Perhaps it was mailed and you didn't receive it, but you should have received it already. I don't know the reason for the delay, but if you haven't received it yet, you should be coming in to see us.
Do you have to do your citizenship in the same state you get your green card?
No, you do the citizenship in the state in which you're living for 90 days prior to the filing of your citizenship application.
I was an intern with the J1 visa for a year and an H-2B for 2.5 years. Is there any way I can apply for a green card?
Where is this person now?
I do not know.
The answer is yeah, why not? But I don't know what we're going to do for you. The fact that you're on a J1 or an H-2B doesn't make your green card easier or harder. It's actually irrelevant unless you are already in the United States and overstayed, then that becomes an issue.
Can someone on disability marry and file for someone?
Yes, absolutely. Just because you're disabled doesn't mean you can't fall in love with somebody. And if you don't earn enough money to support the person you're sponsoring, then you can always get a second affidavit of support.
Okay, and our final question. I would like to find out who's the best person to get a sworn letter from. Is it your husband, your family, or a friend?
Sworn letter for what?
I'm not sure.
What are we swearing to?
Charmaine,
let
us know.
What are we swearing to, Charmaine?
But the guy with the visas, the H1 and the jet, he said that he's in Dubai right now.
He's in Dubai right now. Dubai's lovely. I was just there last year. I don't, I mean, the fact that you're on a J or an H doesn't, you still need a job sponsorship or a family sponsorship to come to America for a green card. So I don't know what job sponsorship or family sponsorship you may or may not have. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Who should we go to? Richard. Richard.
Hello, Brad.
Yes.
Yes. How are you doing? My question is, I've been married to a U.S. citizen for quite some time now. I have my green card for about 2.5 years. In about 6 months, I'm going to apply for my citizenship. My mom's been here for about 15 years, out of status, but she works and pays her taxes. I want to know, when am I able to file paperwork for her?
The day the day you become a citizen.
The day I become a citizen.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. Frank.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
I have a question for you, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
I am from Guyana, and I am a green card holder. And I have my daughter who came here on holiday. She's over 20. She would like to have a work permit. How can this happen?
How old is your daughter?
She's about 26 years old.
Well, if she's 26 years old, filing for her is not going to get a work permit for her for years and years and years because she's over 21 and the waiting list is 6-7 years long. So I don't know how she's going to get a work permit off the top of my head. What I would suggest you do is, she's here. She wants to be able to get a green card. She wants to be able to stay legally or maybe go into some other non-immigrant visa status to stay here on a more legal basis. She needs to make an appointment to come in so we can discuss, her options. And I can't tell you her options until I meet with her and see what her whole situation is. So hold on one second, all right? 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Karen.
Yes, sir. I'd like to ask a question.
Yes.
I have a daughter that was born in the country, but I want to know if her dad files for me. He's presently on child support. Can he still file for me?
What do you mean he's on child support? You're paying child support or he owes back child support? Those are two different things.
He owes back child support to another.
How much is his back child support payments?
I think you said 15,000.
Yeah, it could be problematic unless he has made some sort of deal with the court and with the ex-wife or the mother of the baby or whatever it may be, that he's on a regular payment plan. But if he's in arrears, it could impact his affidavit of support for you.
Okay, what if he has somebody else do the affidavit of support? Can that work?
Possibly, but still, they take the totality of circumstances into account.
Okay.
But you should definitely have an attorney there.
Okay, thank
All
you
right?
so
Okay,
much.
you're very welcome.
Okay, bye.
You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. What time we got here? 12:30. Is that the time? Yes, it is. 12:35. It's time for our page 21 check-in. Page 21 is a contract that I signed a long time ago that says that I got to talk about USA Credit for about 5 minutes.
Not you say it like it's a chore.
It is
it's
such
a privilege.
It's a chore. It's a chore. It just stops the whole show right in its tracks. It's like, everything's going well. You're trucking along the highway, and then boom, put on the brakes, stop, and now we got to switch gears.
Yeah, but sometimes that gear gets you places faster.
It would only get me faster if I had good credit. I could get a fast car.
I was just about to say,
Right.
if you had bad credit, you wouldn't
That's
be able
right.
to run away from your chores.
That's right. So USA Credit Repair, they are our proud sponsors, and give them a call. I called them the other day. I checked my credit score. They will check your credit score for absolutely for free. And they will let you know whether you have beautiful credit or not. They told me my credit was beautiful. I didn't need to do anything. But if your credit's below 700, you need to do something, whatever that may be.
Something drastic.
Something, no, drastic. Something drastic would be, I don't know, just like running down the street naked, angry.
For your credit?
Yeah, for your credit. Yeah, that would be something drastic. I think just calling USA Credit Repair and asking them to fix it is not as drastic.
Do something in between of nothing and running in the streets naked.
Naked, exactly.
Pick up the phone. That's
Exactly.
what's in
Pick up the
between that.
phone. Right, yeah. Pick up the phone would be something in between. And if you call them at 1-800-872-7177, that's 1-800-872-7177. If you call them, they will check your credit for free. And if your credit's below 700, they're going to say it's not looking pretty. And if it's below, what do we say? If it's below 600, then it's ugly. And if it's below 500, you're beating that credit with the stick. It's so ugly. And they will give you a money-back guarantee that within 90 days, if you don't get your credit raised within 90 days, they will give you back your money. But you got to give them a call, because if you don't give them a call, you will not be able to fix your credit. And if you don't fix your credit, it's really hard to live here in America. Really, really hard. So give them a call right now, 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-USA-7177. 1-800-872-7177. Oma says, I'm not putting any energy into the credit report.
You're not.
I have no energy into the credit report whatsoever.
You downshifted.
I have downshifted into low gear, low energy gear. All right, I have to put more energy into the credit report. Wow, being called out on my low energy today. Boy, they're tough, this Brad squad, right?
They really appreciate good credit.
Apparently. 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. Or go to WeFixBadCredit.com. And if you're not sure what USA Credit does, all you got to do is hear WeFixBadCredit.com. It's very self-explanatory what they do. Give them a call right now. 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. What Squeeze does when he feels he has low energy is he takes an entire Red Bull, he downs it in 10 seconds, and he stands up and starts screaming and yelling. I don't have any Red Bull, and I can't stand up because this wire is oh, no, it's actually, I could stand up if I wanted to. But then I'll be out of the picture. It's usually very tight. Oh, it's this wire that's tight here. I see. 1-800, I can do this. Oh, I don't have to lean over anymore. Wow, who knew that? 1-800-872-7177. I'm leaning over like I'm breaking my back here. I thought this wire was tight. It's very, very
Brad
loose.
and Squeeze show is full of discoveries.
Yeah, I discovered a whole new thing. I could, fix this. 1-800-872-7177. Just like I fixed my mic, you can fix your credit. There you got it. 1-800-872-7177. Call them right now. WeFixBadCredit.com. 1-800-872-7177. That number that I'm telling you is the key to beautiful credit. It really is. 1-800-872-7177. And that is our USA Credit Report stoppage of the show.
Take that.
Take that, Oma. Who sold me? It was Oma, right?
It was Oma.
Oma Latchman. Take that, Oma. For low energy. All right, we're back to the show now. Call us at 1-800-529-5465. 1-800. Oh, wow. 1-800. A lot of saliva in my mouth there. 1-800. Yeah, all of a sudden I just had like this big gulp of saliva.
Good credit makes you salivate.
Well, you know what it was? I was screaming and yelling. I didn't swallow for about 3 minutes. 1-800. 1-800-529. What?
So where's
squeeze when you need them, right?
No, more like thank God Squeeze isn't here for that one.
That's right. Yeah. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465.
I can like hear his voice
Hello?
in my head when that happens.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. I have a question in regards to removal of condition.
Yeah, go ahead.
I filed for removal of condition. It took forever for them to respond. After
Right.
I called them, they got back to me and sent me paper for additional evidence.
Right.
And they say if I send the paperwork, if they are satisfied, they will approve it without interview. And after 60 days they gave me, I called them and asked what was going on. They told me that they sent my file back to New York. What does that mean?
Means they're going to have an interview for you.
Or they're going to be an interview?
Correct. And you're doing this with you and your spouse, I assume. Is that correct?
No.
You're doing this based on a waiver, on a divorce?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to have to show up to an interview, and you're going to bring your divorce decree, and you're going to bring evidence to show that you and your spouse lived together before you got divorced.
Okay.
And then they're going to interview you, and they got to believe it was a real marriage.
So that's all I need to do?
Well, yeah, but it's not as simple as I make it, but yes, that's all you need to do.
I know.
Yeah.
But
All right.
The divorce decree is not ready yet.
Okay, well, hopefully it will be shortly, okay, because it's got to be ready by the time of the interview. All right, so hold on 1 second if you need help, though, okay? All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. It's the number for Spar and Bernstein. So when you think, gee, what do I need to do? I need to call Spar and Bernstein. You have that telephone number, 1-800-529-5465. I do have to remind everybody we are not just about immigration. We are about helping people in all facets of the law. We just had Moshe on yesterday. He talked about a case that we settled 2 weeks ago for a total package in excess of $4.5 million, a personal injury case. $4.5 million. Woman got hurt. She was from Jamaica. She was in the United States for 2 years with a green card. Immigrated. Her daughter filed for her. Immigrated up. She got hit in a crosswalk in Brooklyn. And now, 3 years later or so, a little less than 3 years, from the time of the accident, and she was seriously hurt, from the time of the accident to her settlement was a little over I think it was a little under or a little over 3 years. It was around the 3-year mark. I got to look. So it was, so if she came in January of 2014.
14, I think Moshe
Right,
said.
so okay, so 15, 16, 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
All right, so from the start to when we settled her case was 3.5 years, and it's a total package of over $4.5 million for an injury that she got injured in Brooklyn. I highly doubt, there is a lawyer on 93.5 FM, maybe there is, I have no idea, that has a larger settlement this year or last year or even the year before. Save our telephone number. Save it because, God forbid, you know a person or you yourself get injured in an accident, whether it's a construction accident, whether it is a hit by an automobile accident, whether it is just a general hit in the rear automobile accident, a slip and drop. You need good lawyers because you only have one opportunity to get the largest amount of money. I was just told by one of my clients about a case where a person was in another country at a hotel, got hit by a door, broke his back, came back to the United States, went to another lawyer, didn't go to Spar and Bernstein, over 3 years ago to sue this hotel. And the lawyer says, nope, you got to sue the hotel in the country where it happened. And I said, whoa, wait a second. There's something in New York State called a long arm statute. That means if that hotel advertises in New York State, they're conducting business in New York State, you can sue them in New York. I don't know why that lawyer didn't know that. That lawyer committed malpractice. Now, there could be an argument if you sue that person in the state of New York, what law applies? Is it New York State or is it the law of that particular country? Most likely it's going to be the law of that particular country, but you don't need to go to that country to sue them. You can sue them right here in New York as long as they're advertising and conducting business. Not only did that lawyer not bring a lawsuit and tell them they had no case for somebody who broke their back. We're not talking about a splinter that you got on the side of a pool. We're talking about somebody who came back to America with a broken back based on negligence that happened in what is basically a huge hotel chain that advertises in New York State. I've seen their advertisements. It's not enough to go to a lawyer in a fancy office, because that's what I was told. The lawyer had a fancy office, so it sounded like they knew what they were talking about.
Flash over substance.
You need to go to a lawyer that you know has done it. I know if you've been listening to this show on a regular basis, you know we do it here. You know we do. We just settled that case for $4.5 million. It was a total package of over $4.5 million. This woman who got hit by the car in Brooklyn. Save our number. Number's 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's for Spar and Bernstein. That's for accidents. And if you haven't saved our number, the best way to do it is to dial the number and hang up. Let me show you how easy it is to do. 1-800-529-5465. How long did this take me to do? 6 seconds? 7 seconds? 8 seconds? And now you're going to listen. And then you're going to hear, hello? Hi, Spar and Bernstein. And then you can say, thanks, I'm just saving the number. And you hang up. That simple. What'd that take me, 15 seconds? Now you know you got a good lawyer saved in your phone. Because if you don't do that, then you're going to be like, oh, I'll just remember Brad's number, or I'll just put it in my phone when I get a chance. You know what? You're going to put in the butcher's number. You're going to put in the candlestick maker's number. You're going to put in the auto mechanic's number. You're going to put in, some real estate company's number, but you're going to have the wrong number. I always dial the number and hang up. That's how I know I have the number locked in the phone, an important number. You should always have a good lawyer locked in your phone. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We're joined, if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, we're joined here by Carmella. Carmella is our fantastic tax attorney. She does a fantastic job here at Spar and Bernstein. And when I say that Spar and Bernstein is not just about immigration, we're not. We just talked about personal injury. And now we're going to talk a little bit about tax. Carmella, what's going on in our tax department?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Brad, for the compliments. Yeah. But yes, here at Spar and Bernstein, I run the tax department, and what my primary job is try to get settlements on people who owe thousands of dollars in taxes.
So give me an example of something you've done.
Sure. This actually happened last week. We had a client that owned a property out in Far Rockaway, Rockaway Beach. It was damaged, flooding, and also Hurricane Sandy, and she was self-employed. And she owed about $50,000 in taxes. And
also that's a lot of money to pay.
Yes, and she also had medical issues as well.
All right, so she owed $50,000 in taxes.
Yes.
Had some major medical issues.
And also damage to her house.
And the IRS is contacting her.
Yes.
And what does she do for a living?
She is, she works as a massage therapist.
And the IRS could care less that she is sick and has medical issues. The IRS could care less that she's lost her house or damaged her house in Hurricane Sandy.
Yes.
The IRS could absolutely care less how much money she earns, whether she can pay, what hardship she's going through. Right. They're collecting their goddamn money. That's how they look at it. And Carmella comes in those situations And she says, whoa, 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 IRS. You are not going to be contacting our client anymore. We are going to demonstrate under the law that she can't afford to pay these taxes. Right. And we're going to negotiate this thing down. But the IRS is never, ever, 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 ever going to tell you this.
No.
So what did you do for her?
Sure. And the IRS actually was stating that her property was worth even more. And I clearly stated that with an appraisal that her house was damaged by Hurricane Sandy. And I was able to get a settlement for $500.
Oh, my God.
And this happened
crazy.
Last week. Yes.
From 50,000?
Yes.
50,000. Woman owed $50,000. It's so crazy.
Yes.
The woman owed $50,000, okay, to the IRS. They're hounding her. Like, the IRS doesn't let go. It's like a tick, you know. You can't get that tick off of you. But it's like 20 ticks. They keep calling. And like, Carmella's like the tick remover, I guess, all right? and all of a sudden, this woman goes from owing $50,000 to $500. Can you imagine the breath, the air, the stress that has been relieved?
The weight
lifted off of you. Wow.
And this is a prime example because the IRS went back and said her house is worth X amount of value. And I said no.
They wanted her to sell the house.
Oh, no, not to sell the house. It had value in
They wanted her to take a mortgage.
Right. Get a loan against the house. And I clearly stated that it was damaged during Hurricane Sandy and flooding. It was a flood zone area. So I got an appraisal, and that's how the IRS went back and said, okay, we agreed to the $500.
Blows my mind every time.
Every time we hear
this.
Like, all right, now I want you to know something. If you owe taxes, if you think you're going to owe taxes, if you haven't filed a tax return because you're concerned you're going to pay taxes, call Carmella. It's absolutely, positively free. Free, free, to speak to Carmella, and she will let you know whether she can save you, in this particular case, $49,500. Yes. Isn't it worth a call to find out if she can save you? It was worth this woman's call to save $49,500. If she can, she will take the case. If she can't, she will let you know. And obviously, prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome, but it is an absolutely free call to call Carmella and she will let you know in 10 minutes on the phone whether she can save you $1,000, whether she can save you $5,000, whether she could save you $10,000, or in this particular lady's case, $49,500. But if you don't call, she'll never know. You'll never know whether you can save all your taxes. Call right now, Carmella, who does tax debt relief here at Spar and Bernstein. She's a tax debt relief attorney. She is a lawyer. She's not an accountant. She's not a tax lady. She's not a certified tax consultant. She is an attorney. She went to law school to do this. Call Carmella now, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. The call is free. You've got to have Swiss cheese running through your 2 ears if you don't call her and you have a tax problem.
You got nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
And also, I want to state also, if you own a business. If you own a business and you owe taxes for the business.
This goes the same thing for businesses and personal.
Yes.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. You're calling Spar and Bernstein. You're going to speak to Fiona and her team, and you're going to say, I would like to speak to Carmella about my tax issue. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Carmella will call every person back today. If she has to stay here till midnight, she may kill me. She will not be happy with Brad, but she will call you back today. Call now, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Carmella, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you coming on. And that's just a little taste of what Carmella does here in our tax department at Spar and Bernstein. Let's go back to our telephone line. Samantha, you're on the radio.
Yes, hi, Brad. How are you doing?
How are you?
I I'm doing all right. I'm a client of you guys, but I just have a really quick question.
Sure.
My husband, he was laid off from his job. But however, he wants to file his unemployment. But because we're in the filing process of him filing for us, he's saying he doesn't want to be on, like, any government programs. Would that affect the filing process?
Unemployment doesn't affect your filing. Donald Trump, Donald Trump would be entitled to unemployment insurance if he actually lost his job. Maybe if he gets impeached.
So
I don't know if that happens. Yes, but yes, okay.
So
but
he can go ahead
correct,
and file for his
absolutely,
unemployment.
absolutely.
All right.
All right.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. Oh, come on, Kyle. What's going on there on YouTube?
I don't know what you speak of.
Yes, 1-800. Thank you. It's gone. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Ruby.
Yes. Hello?
Yes, Ruby.
Yes, good afternoon. I have a question for you. I'm a citizen person, and I put in for my daughter who is married in Guyana. She has a case number, and then what I have here, she has a priority date. I would like to know how long do she have to wait?
Who has a priority date?
Shirley, my daughter.
And
the priority date.
Where did she file?
I filed for her. I'm in New York, and I filed for her in Guyana.
And that's where she is now.
That is where she is, and she's still waiting, and she's married, and the children are getting bigger and bigger.
And when did you file for her?
File. What that is? The priority date?
Yes, correct.
May 11, 2009.
All right. So she's married, unfortunately, so she has a long wait.
Yes.
They're up to July 8th, 2005. You filed in 2009. And as a result of that, you're going to wait about another 3-4 years.
Oh, she has to wait another 3-4 years.
Yes.
So what you think about the children? Would the children see the children getting bigger? What you think? Do I get a come or no?
It depends on how long it took the I-130 to get approved. There is something called the Child Status Protection Act, but it only applies for a period of time in which the I-130 took to get approved. So it depends on how long your I-130 took to get approved, and then I can tell you how old the children can be and still stay on the case.
Well, I'm at work and I don't have that paper that I want when I send.
What I would suggest you do is make an appointment to come in to see us, and let's see what all our options are. So hold on one second, all right?
Okay.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Kyle.
We have a couple social media questions.
Yes.
Can a person have a deportation order out if they have overstayed their visa but otherwise never been in trouble with the law? No arrests, no driving infractions?
Yes, because you're illegal.
And our last one, is it true that someone who has a 10-year green card and he has a conflict with the children's mother and she called the police on him, is it true he's not going to get his citizenship until 3 years' time?
Well, is he married to a U.S. citizen?
No.
You have to show good moral character to become a citizen. So, if you get arrested and it's a one-time event and the arrest does not end up in a prosecution, I would say, we can chalk that up to you just had a bad night. Having a bad night doesn't necessarily mean you are a bad person. If you have continuous arrests, arrest after arrest after arrest after arrest, and none of them end up in a prosecution, now the Immigration Service is going to start to look at you and say, wait a second, this person's getting arrested 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Just because he doesn't have a criminal record, you can't have 8, 7, 8 bad nights. Something's going on here. And at that point, they may consider you not to be a person of good moral character. You also may have an issue with if you're actually convicted of a crime, not be a person of good moral character. So, basically, it all depends.
He said that he wasn't charged.
And it was a one-time event?
Yes.
He should be eligible to still do his citizenship. All right, so we're coming to the end of the show. Thanks for all watching. The number for Spar and Bernstein is 1-800-529-5465. Call for your appointments. We had Carmella on about tax. Call her. It is absolutely free to speak to her about your tax debt relief issues. If you owe taxes, you're thinking about filing a tax return, and you haven't done so in a while, give her a call, 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, we also talked about personal injury. We talked about our case that we just settled 2 weeks ago for $4.5 million. Give us a call. Save our number. You never know when you will need good lawyers. We're out of here, and I will see you all tomorrow right here, fresh and early, 9 a.m. on the Brad and Squeeze Show. Hopefully Squeeze is discovered, and he'll be joining me. Until then, see ya.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.